getting close to the best part is coming. I am so excited for this next speaker because she is someone I admire a lot. This is a woman that I sort of follow her. Of course I follow her on social media because she is kind of who I want to be when I grow up. She's always gorgeous, she's sassy, she's fun. I'm so proud to introduce you to Nikki Watson, ladies and gentlemen. Nikki's going to talk to us today about being camera ready. Are you camera ready? Am I?
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
don't
take a selfie, right?
Oh my God.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, I knew that. I love it. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Here is
How
your clicker.
How do I use this?
Going to the right. There you go.
Here we are.
All right. Nikki Watson.
So happy to be here. I was freezing back there in the back. It's warmer in the front. So why didn't y'all tell me? Sandra told a great story earlier. And I have to tell y'all my craziest staging story first before we get started. And this is a 100% true story. I staged 2 houses for 2 best friends. It's so crazy. I can't even explain this. So 2 best friends were selling their house. They lived in different neighborhoods, but they were buying houses right next door to each other. This is the reason. They didn't like their husbands, but they were switching husbands. Okay? But all the kids were friends. So they wanted to, because now there will be step somethings, whatever that is, and they wanted to live next door to each other. So they were selling that one house in one neighborhood, a house in the other neighborhood. We staged both houses. The husbands of each family swapped best friends, and then there were the stepdad to the other kids, and then they moved into houses next door. Literally, this is the craziest thing that I've ever heard. I was like, this can't be real. They were like, no, it just, Bill is nice, I like him better. What? This is a true story. So, y'all, if anybody has a crazier staging story, please let me know. Anybody? I think that was the top. I can write up. Yeah. I mean, everybody has a crazy, we've had police called and all that kind of stuff. We just have so much fun in our business, but that was probably the thing that blew my wing back the most. So, thank you guys for coming. I'm going to talk about media, which is crazy because all of this stuff is kind of fell into my lap a little, or maybe not. But I want to ask you some questions. So this is going to be very interactive. I'm going to hear y'all holler from back there. I'm going to know what you think. Tell me if you have more time than money. Which one do you have more of? Time or money? Money? Then time. So some of this stuff you're going to want to pay for. You're going to pay somebody to do it for you because you probably have more money than time, because either one of these you're going to spend on this stuff. Getting into the media is going to cost you one way or another. And if you're even interested in that, who's interested in being in the media? A few people. But what would your goal be? So is your goal to get more business? Is it to get on TV? So we'll talk a little bit about this stuff. So these are some things, y'all. I got so tired of looking up logos of some of these things. There's like 15 left off because I was like, I can't do it no more. And I had never realized, I guess I was going back through everything, and I hadn't realized that I had been in so much media. So these are some of the things, most of the things that I have been. On Facebook, and I have set your name on a Google alert. Does anybody have your name on a Google alert?
Yes.
Yes. Somebody told me to do this a couple years ago. I thought it was the most vain thing ever. I was like, I don't want to know if somebody's talking about me. But it came in handy because now all of the articles that I'm in pop up. So my name it'll say Nikki Watson. There's a doctor named Nikki Watson, and she gets a hit every day. So I'm like, that's not me. It's not about me today. But I put myself on a Google search or Google alert, and I was on the news in Hawaii one morning. I was like, what? They're talking about me on the news in Hawaii, KHON 2, channel 2. And it blew my mind. I called my mama immediately, and she's not here today, but my aunt's here. Hey, Auntie. And you guys met my mom and my aunt a couple of years. This is our trip that we do together every year is the Iahsp conference because we love being here. But being on the news, any news is good for your business, and I'll teach you how to leverage that. So what is your goal in 2024? Is it to be on TV? Is it, we'll talk about that. What are your goals for media? What's your one thing? And we're gonna find that out today. Ways to get noticed. So I'll teach you guys how to at least pitch yourself, how to prepare. You gotta put on makeup and eyelashes or something. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't like doing it myself. After this, they'll completely be off. Having the expert angle. So Bridget taught us a beautiful class about design trends. And I think in Nashville is the first time that I saw that class being presented. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna take that to my market and I'm gonna teach it to my agents. It has been the best referral source that I've ever done. I've been across the country teaching this class, and I got this idea from Iahsp. So there's other stuff that I've learned over the years, this is my 4th year, that things that you need to implement today. Also, we're going to do a workshop, so y'all going to do your media plan today, and then we'll take our action. So these things, have you ever thought about, being in the news? So what if my company's not big enough to be in the news? How would you leverage that? I need sales, not press. I know I thought about that. I'm like, I don't want to be on TV. I need sales. I need to sell some staging. I want exposure, but not sure what kind. You want to be in TV, newspapers, magazines, those kind of things. You want to be the expert in your market. That's something that you can use. You're ready to grow, and not enough people know you. Let's talk about that. So my story, the first 2 things on letters or things on this, my name, Nikki Giovanni. Who knows who that is? Me? No, that is me, but I'm also named after somebody. I'm named after a famous poet in the 70s. She was on the cover of the Jet magazine in May of 1976. Her name is Nikki Giovanni. She has an HBO special about her right now that came out last Saturday. She's the English professor at Virginia Tech, and she was a very revolutionary poet in the 70s. My mom, I was born in June of 76, she named me after Nikki Giovanni. So that's my first and middle name. Just having that name is news. Crazy. Who would have thought that was news? But that is a big deal for news. Something simple like that is my name. It's gotten press before. So Nikki Giovanni, that's who I am. And I use self-proclaimed the largest inventory-owned staging company. I don't know if I'm the largest company, but that's what I tell everybody. I have 340 houses staged. If anybody has more than 340 houses staged right now, let me know. Anybody?
You have 340 staged today.
Today.
As
I have a list. Yes, 340 right now today. So we do 5 to 6 vacant properties a day. And Amy was there last Monday, and they were loading 6 properties. So she saw it in person. She was at the warehouse. So I say largest, but there's no number. In our industry, we don't have a measure. There's no measure. But how I market myself is I own the largest inventory on or the largest volume. That's what I tell people. And that's, like I said, it's self-proclaimed. I just say I'm the largest because I don't know anybody else that's doing that kind of volume. But you can say, just like Sandra's luxury, she is the largest luxury, or you are the smallest. If you just do consultations, you can say you're the smallest. Who's to say that's a bad thing? You want to just differentiate yourself from everybody else. You want to put yourself in your own category. If it's large, small, medium, yacht, any kind of niche, you want to niche down to something that's special. Vacation rental, I call them beach cottage, modern beach cottage stagers back there. Something that you can just brand yourself and make yourself do. So my story. I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth market, which is a booming market. It's kind of like Atlanta. We have a similar market. I teach the design trends class to realtors. I am an African-American business owner, a whole nother stream of media right there. Philanthropy, I'm huge on giving. So there's probably 6 or 7 different companies that I do, or organizations that we do giving projects for each year. My company does, we make sure that we do 4 projects with our clients, and we invite our clients to come. That's another media source. So let me tell you something about clients. They want to be good people. They want to be. They want to be good, but they don't know how to be good. So if you get together and say, hey, y'all, let's go to the food bank, but we're inviting all of our top clients and make them feel special. We're just inviting our special people. They want to be able to participate in something like that. They're not necessarily going to call and see if there's availability, but this is an opportunity for you to spend some time with your client. They think you're amazing because you're doing something for the community. And this is an opportunity for you to call the press and say, hey, my company and my clients are going out to feed the homeless today. That is huge. So any kind of philanthropy, this is what I do with my friends. And this is something that we do all the time and we don't even announce it. I'll send out a text and say, hey, who wants to meet me at Chili's on whatever freeway? And they'll say, oh yeah, I'm in. So I'll get 10, 15 people together. We'll go to a restaurant, we'll order appetizers or drinks. Everybody brings a $100 bill. Whatever that bill is, we give the waiter all of our $100 bills. And they come back and they're like, you want your change? No, that was for you. So we were able to leave huge tips. Sometimes people don't even order, but we do that all around the city. And people have started following us because they're like, oh, next time we want to do it with you. So they'll tell their friends, and it just grows and grows and grows. It started off with like 5 people. Now it's probably 30 to 40 people that come each time. And that tip, people cry every time. They're like, for me? Oh my God, you didn't know I was about to lose my car. It is the craziest thing. But you want to be doing these things and not necessarily all, put it on social media and all that stuff if you don't want to. But if you want your clients involved, they're 100% they're going to tell you yes. We go feed the homeless and we say, okay, we want to do barbecue. Somebody bring the meat, somebody bring the potatoes, bring the potato salad, you bring the corn, and they're like, oh my God, I make the best corn. They're involved. And now you are the hero in their eyes. So any kind of stuff like that, you want to get your clients involved and you want to get press behind that. Basic information, you guys are the expert on staging. You should be teaching staging classes to your realtors every week, at least once a week, because that'll be your referral source. You are the expert. And what sells, what sells in your market. You know how to sell those houses, what's going to sell in each neighborhood. You know the difference. You can't put anything in a modern uptown condo than you would in a residential property in the suburbs. So you know the difference between the two. So when you are talking to your agents, your realtors, you'll let them know that you know what's best in there. No, you can't come to my warehouse and pick it out. No. So I call that, I tell them this is the, what do I call it? The custom design package, and it's like some kind of name that I made up. It's like 3 times more expensive. They're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It's curated design package, and it's 3 times more expensive because you're coming to pick out the. And they're like, no, never mind. Because I'm the expert. I know what you're supposed to say. Also, I'm a divorced. You guys probably heard my story last time about the bad husband. The bad husband, he's gone. But the good husband is here. So I'm a divorced business owner. That is a whole other category. Mother, not single mom anymore, but was single mom. Flooring expert. So I was here for the flooring show. I've been here since Tuesday. Vegas is a lot. I got a tattoo. Texas Rangers. They won the World Series. I got the tattoo. I've been here since Tuesday for the flooring show because I used to sell floors. So I'm a flooring expert in my market. So not only am I a stager, I can come talk about carpet. And I can nerd out on it too. That's what I was walking through the show and I was like, yeah, the wear layer on that is there. Those guys looked at me like, what? You know? Yes, I'm a nerd too. I can talk floors. Small business owner. So these are things you're just gonna pick out your specialties, things that are unique about you, things that you think people would be interested in. If you like, what's this new thing? Pickleball?
Yeah. Yep.
It's everywhere. If you like if you're good at it, hey, you're the pickleball stager. I don't know, something special. So these are my things that I talk about. Being the largest staging company, flooring rep. I teach. I do speaking engagements now, which is crazy. I don't know why people want to hear what I got to say, but they do. So, what is your one thing? Can anybody tell me what their thing is, real quick? If you don't know, we're gonna find out. Anybody?
I wear stilettos to move furniture.
You do?
All day, every day.
You're the stiletto stager? Girl, you know I would be on the news. It'd be like the girls that broke her ankle. What?
Every day, all day long.
Every day?
Every single day. Every day.
So is that a part of your branding? Do you okay. Yeah.
I am known like I've been in a store and people will come up to me and they're like, oh my God, you're the lady that moves furniture in stilettos.
Oh, but that is a great brand. That is like, seriously, that is a really good niche because I know for me, very clumsy. It would be a problem. I didn't know that. That is crazy to me, but that is cool. I mean, that is the coolest thing, and you should be blowing that out of the water. Anybody else?
The trend stager.
The trend stager. The trend stager. So she knows all the trends, and you're talking to a lot of agents about it, and they know you are the authority. The trend stager. So the stiletto, the trends. Anybody else? Anybody over there? Yes.
Well, I used to be a realtor, so the realtors enjoy working with me because I get it, and I don't dance around. I come straight out and say, "This is my price. This is the time. I will be done in time for photos."
That's it. Straightforward. The straightforward stager. Like that one.
I always sing show tunes.
Show tunes? The singing stager?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with shows, and I can't stop. My daughter's an actress, so I'll be moving things around, and I'll just be like, "Good morning, Baltimore."
So do you do videos?
No.
No? You are missing out. You should be doing videos of this. The singing stager, the straightforward stager, the stiletto stager, which she's got the best one for you. And the trend stager. I mean, these are so unique. Like, these are things that nobody else is doing that. I don't know. Anybody else sing? Singing? Mark? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what makes you unique. That's your specialty and how you niche down. So do you guys do a lot of speaking? Like speaking to realtors, getting in front of them, doing presentations, those kind of things? The more you do it, the more comfortable you are. I have spoken in front of crazy. I'm trying to think, thousands of realtors. I have this class that I got from you. I've been across the country teaching this class. So in Austin, last year, they're asking me to come back. There were 2 title companies, and title companies are the best people to get with if you want to teach any kind of class, because they'll send you anywhere. You're basically getting their book of business, and you're marketing to their book of business. You don't have to market. You don't have to beg people to come to the class. The title company is going to market for you. So 2 title companies in Austin had me come back to back both days, but they marketed me as the HGTV stager. So HGTV's Nikki Watson is coming to Austin, Texas to teach design trends. I don't stage in this market. These people don't know me, but I think because the way they marketed it looked like I was somebody.
You are.
There was 400 agents in that first class, and I was freaking out because I was like, in my own market, there's like 50. Why are there 400 people here? Did the class, the next day there was 300 agents. And I'm thinking, now I've talked to everybody in Austin about design trends, but it was just the way that they marketed. So you have to leverage whatever it is that you have. If you were on a segment on ABC's Home Stager, put it everywhere. Market it. So if you are speaking, if you are teaching, make sure you're doing that often, all the time. Who likes statistics? Who likes the numbers in this business? You do? Y'all are numbers people. Y'all are in the personality profile. Y'all are reds. Reds. If you have not taken the personality profile, please take it. It's DISC. Take it. Figure out what you are, what your personality is, because whatever you are, the person opposite on that color wheel is who you need on your team. And I think you guys are opposites. Because you work so well together, there's no way that your personalities are not complete on the other side. I am a blue, and I think it's blue or yellow, one of those. And it is the creative person. So if there's a box and you're trying to put something together and it comes with instructions, I'm gonna be like, instructions, get out of here. I don't want to see that. I just want to put it together on freestyle. So that's my personality. Now, somebody that's an A, the stats people, you guys are going to read it line by line. You're going to read contracts, and I signed anything. If you want to, I will sell my soul on the contract. I don't read nothing. I don't read nothing. So if you're good at stats, be the statistic pro. If you're good at giving tips, be the tips pro, the trends pro. So these are the things that you can do for press. Of course, news. I think news is the best, especially if you're in a local market. News is the best thing that you can do for your business because now you're established in your market. Everybody thinks you're the expert because you've been on TV, and it's fairly easy to get on your local news. I'm not going to try to get in news in Mississippi because they don't know me there and I don't work there. So that's going to be hard for me to be the expert in Mississippi as opposed to Dallas Fort Worth. So if they ask me to be on a channel in Dallas, of course I'm going to do it because that's my market and that's where I'm selling. So newspaper, speaking, podcast. If somebody asks you to be on a podcast, say yes. I don't care if they have 1 follower. Because podcasts can boost your Google.
Yes.
If it's a video, even better.
Yep.
somebody looks for your name and you're on that podcast, and that person is gonna blast it out to their one follower, but that's a follower that you didn't have. Say yes to all podcasts, all the time. That's a huge one. Magazines, articles, I think somebody, Christine, did you talk about HARO?
Hero,
Uh-huh.
help a reporter.
Help a reporter out. So I think I learned about that here at Iahsp years ago. And it's just a website. You can go on there, and if there's anything that a subject that you want to write to, so say they are asking for comments on the latest color paint, the paint colors. And you say, oh, this is what we're doing in the real estate world, but this is what we're doing in the selling world. That website, I think submitted like 5 or 6, and they've been published every time. So every time I submit a publication on there, it's been accepted. So, and that just gives you more credibility. You're online.
What was the website?
HARO, help a reporter out. Is it .com?
Yeah.
.com?
I think so.
HARO. Online interviews, TV shows, of course, social media. That's the one I want to talk about. So you said I had 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Okay. So influencers. Y'all see all the Instagram girls that's selling all the Amazon stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's all they selling as Amazon. You're like, you don't have nothing else to sell?
Right.
But they are a great resource. If you have one of those Instagram girls in your market, connect with them. Send them a message. See if they will partner with you or even come to one of your houses and put it on their social media, because they have huge followings. And if you have to pay them, pay them. But that's going to be an audience that you have not touched. So partnering with a social media influencer, absolutely huge. You're tapping into their audience, you're tapping into all of their followers, and that's going to really set you apart and bring you some new business. So we were supposed to create a press plan, Martha, and I was just going through, I'm sending you all this, going through what these people do, and these are their goals. So use other people's platforms, and so you're doing stuff like that, going on a podcast, partnering with the influencer, or a local furniture store. I've done lots of classes in furniture stores. Going to at home, going to Tuesday morning, going to any of those home goods. They'll let you do a class in their store. And then you really look like the expert, because you can tag them, you can tag all the realtors, you can tag products, like it just goes on and on and on. So those are kind of some really good ways. Create a pitch deck, go on Canva, pitch decks are on there, put your face in there and send it out to the news media. Writing a pitch, this is most important. Writing a pitch, a good pitch, is gonna have to be something different. These people get pitched to every day. So you're gonna have to think of something creative. Hey, I'm the singing stager in my market, and this is the information that I have right now. Did you know that, whatever it is, the Las Vegas has the Super Bowl? I'm staging vacation rentals for the Super Bowl, and this is what I've seen. So you just want to make something current and new and fresh of what's going on right now. I had, like I just said, I told y'all I had the Texas Rangers tattoo. I'm a huge fan, and my company shut down for our parade, and I sent it to the news, and they came to my office. And they were like, "You're closing for the parade?" I'm like, "Yeah." I got on my shirt. "Yeah, we're not working. We're all going to the parade. It's gonna be..." And this was free advertising, because everything on the news was about the World Series. Everything was talking about the Texas Rangers, and I just rode what was going on. So look at something that's going on in your market and get on board. Whatever's happening, if Kim Kardashian is doing something in her house, I don't think that's a good idea, and then send it to the news. I think that's ugly. And then go tell them. It's ugly. Okay, so here is, I'm gonna send you guys my info. Oh, I had a lot to talk to y'all about. Here's my info. Look me up. I will, if you have any questions, I will let you know what the rest of this was about. I think I ran out of time. I'm so sorry. I told too many stories.
Reminder that all of these slides are on the website, so we will do a great thing with that. Thank you so much. Clap it out. Love it. It's almost time for our keynote. We're going to take a short 3-minute break, grab some water, go to the ladies' room, come right back here for our next speaker, our keynote, Kevin here.